Hey everyone, it's Hot Flip Heidi, and I thought I'd do a video on how I'm going to ship my one sale today. Sales have not been so great, but I do have this item. It's actually sold yesterday, and I'm going out of town as soon as possible, and I may not be back until tomorrow, so I figured I better try to ship it today if I can. So this is a cool wire wrapped vase, super awesome. It sold almost like within 2 weeks of me listing it. I forget how much I sold it for, like $30 or something like that. I think I paid $5 or $6 for it, probably $5. The vase inside with a little ball at the bottom, and I checked it. I put water in it. It didn't leak, so I advertised it as such, and it's basically a really cool way to put a vase of flowers somewhere. So anyhow, the problem with this though is it is a little bit wide. And I thought at first that it would fit in a shoebox. I'm gonna go priority mail, but the shoebox is not very square. It's kind of rectangular. And you can see that this isn't gonna work. Then I'm like, okay, I have to be careful. If I get a box that's too big, it's gonna jack up the price. And fortunately, I had purchased some of these boxes a while back. These are 9 by 9 by 9. As far as the interior shape, this fits quite nicely. There's room all around the edges. I can wrap it up and bubble wrap, and it's not going to be bumping up against a side, because you don't want to have contact with the edges with the actual object, preferably. But it's too short. See, if I close the top on this, wouldn't work. See, it's not going to work. It's too short. I guess I'm going to have to do a Frankenbox, which I'm not really good at. And since it involves math, I'm really not good at that. So I'm going to have to figure this out. And as I do it, we're going to record it. I'll edit out all the embarrassing parts, and then hopefully we'll have something I can ship out today on my way to visit my parents. Okay, the first thing I thought was, oh, this is cool. I can do an easy Frankenbox by just sort of putting the flaps, intertwine the flaps, and then tape it up real good, right? So it's like this one's out, this one's out, that one's in. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm alternating, right? So that there's extra support, and then I could tape it. But then it's way too tall. See how tall this is? Way too tall. Way too tall. I don't need that much height. One of the things that I guess I'll have to do right off the bat is measure the height of my item. About 11.5 inches tall. So if we go to the box, I want to have a couple of inches leeway in both directions, preferably, so 11.5, 12 inches, at most 16 inches. So right about there, I guess. Where was that? Let's try it again. 16, stay, don't move. Ah, this is not scientific. Try again. I'm going to be measuring from this point to that point. So I guess I can measure the size of this box. So 10 inches plus another 2. Oh. Sorry. I'm a whiny baby when I don't know what I'm doing. I can already see the comments. We're glad you figured it out. Because I'm gonna figure it out. That's an interesting technique. Where's the object? If I put the object there, see, that's kind of ideal, right? The one on the left. I can get it to be that height when all is said and done. So the way I do that is, how? Where do I cut? She's going in. How do I know where to cut? She's going in. She's eyeballing it. She has no plan. Now she has to figure out how to make this happen. Where's the knife? It's too much. I don't understand how this works. Oh, maybe I needed to buy blades and they weren't included. Maybe I should just cancel the order. We're just gonna cut a little bit lower. screwdriver. Probably I should have done this before I taped the box together. All right. From here to here is 16 inches. How many inches do I want? A 12-inch item, and I want a couple inches on each side. That might work, but how much is it gonna cost for shipping? Let's check. I just got a cha-ching. Yay, first one in 24 hours. Going into the app, and I'm going to the item, and I'm going to print shipping label, even though I'm not ready to print a shipping label. And I can see that the customer pays $20 so far. That's how much they've paid. So I get a $4.26 discount from eBay. So the total cost of shipping that's prepaid, or that they think it's going to be, is $15.74. And that was based on me having dimensions of 14 by 10 by 10. So, and 2 pounds 5 ounces. So I must have weighed the item, but I'm going to double check the weight by itself real quick. So this weighs 1 pound 11 ounces. But what about these boxes? Without any filler, padding, bubble wrap, whatever, this weighs 7 ounces. So 14 ounces for 2 of these if they weren't cut up, and that's basically a pound. 1 pound 11 ounces, and another pound is 2 pound 11 ounces. See, I can do it when there's like easy math. And I have 2 pounds 5 ounces, so I'm underestimating already. I haven't added any packing yet, so we're going to change the weight. I think I should just call it 3 pounds. When all is said and done, and I wrap it really good, I'm going to say 3 pounds 0 ounces if it will let me. Okay. And then I had a length before, 14 by 10 by 10, and that 10 by 10 is perfect for this box. We have it at 16 right now, and 16 is a scary number, but I'm going to enter it in at 16. You guys see that? And then I'll have a couple of inches on both sides for cushion. So maybe I eyeballed it correctly, and we'll just make the rest of the box the way I've already started it. Score without going through it, preferably nice not straight line. Do it again, score. Now the other problem though is that I don't need all this extra. I wanted to cut this down and not just change the flaps. You see there, that's unnecessary extra. That's might actually be okay because it makes it sturdier, and you saw that the costs aren't going to go up because it's a 3 pound box. So I'm debating whether or not I want to cut these down so that they flap out, you know, perfectly. I'm thinking no. Well, maybe just on this one. So I'm going to cut this, eyeballing it again. You hear the birds? They want their breakfast. Well, they actually got their breakfast. They want attention and out time, which I haven't been able to give them very much. And I'd let them out and bring Echo out here, but the lighting was terrible, so I've got natural light coming in from the open garage door, and we can't have the birds out here if the garage door is open because they will fly away. And that would be sad. So what do you guys think? Should I seal it up like this? Or cut it so that they face each other and it's like a normal box? I kind of think I should cut it so that they face each other. So it's more like a normal box. I hope I didn't cut too far. Again, I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, that's pretty crappy, but they won't see it once I put the tape on it. So here we go. I'm going to tape it up. Where's that part of the tape that you grabbed? Oh, Echo, don't scream. Let me go do something for Echo. Wow. So when I'm closing up a box, I tend to sort of push it against my belly and kind of press it with my arms to secure it so it's as tightly closed as possible. And then I secure the tape and try to make it tight. Otherwise you can tape it and there's like a big gap and that's not as strong. Do it again. I got a really cool eBay purchase, and they used a small box and they covered it completely in this eBay tape, and I should go get it and show you guys while I'm thinking about it before I open it. See, isn't this cool? I don't know what size this is. I could measure it, but who cares? But they just completely covered it. Now they don't have the eBay tape I have. They have a different kind of eBay tape. It's all black, it's lowercase, which this other eBay tape is as well, but it's not colorful, but it looks super awesome as a way to wrap around a box. And then they got these awesome fragile stickers, which I probably should buy, because I just go to the post office and I make the poor guy stamp it with this little hard to read red fragile stamp so far. Anyhow, done with this. Echo is demanding. I think I'll give her some corn. Molly and Echo both love their fresh corn on the cob. Ooh. And I just give them each a half, and I don't do it every day, but they would take them if I gave them to them every day. Running behind, and I need to finish packing this item. So far we've removed this much weight. And oh no, I've made a big boo-boo. I've taped up all the edges. Oh my goodness. I haven't dubbed my channel Misadventures and Reselling for nothing, okay? So, par for the course in the hot flip Heidi world. So, I've decided I'm gonna undo or open up. I really wish I thought to buy the blades for my retractable cutting knives, whatever they're called, box cutters. I'm surprised they didn't come with blades, but they didn't. I just got 2 of those in the mail from Amazon or somewhere. Echo's just gonna scream. I'm just gonna let her scream. I don't have time to deal with this. I gotta get this thing packed, and I gotta hit the road. And I have to go to the post office too. I can't just pack it. I gotta go stand in line at the post office. Oh my goodness. This tape is really good. I'm just gonna tear it off. There. So now I have an area that can be used for Frankenboxing. And I don't obviously want to put it on before I stick the item in. So now I gotta wrap my item. So I guess I'm done with the boxes. We'll set these aside. And now we're gonna wrap this item so that it can travel well inside the Frankenbox. I have a problem already. I'm out of shipping tape, and I bought this shipping tape from Home Depot, and I can't separate it. And this stupid label is so firm. I'm gonna try to kill it. Maybe it'll work. Break! It's not breaking apart. It's not working. Break! Damn it! Maybe this is the problem. Let's try it now. Still stuck. I got this all filthy now. I've dirtified my tape. It's a miracle I ship anything. This is why I have everything on 3 days, guys. I need more time than the average. Yeah, it looks like there's another piece of something. Aha! I'll get in there. I'm gonna cut myself if I'm not careful. These are terrible scissors. Hey, hang on a second, guys. All right, those scissors are lame. They're very not sharp. But these scissors, I love these scissors. I have 2 of them, and I should buy more. So they're kind of like my reading glasses, 1 in every room. So watch how easy this works. Find an edge somewhere. See? Now we're cooking with gas. Maybe. We're getting there. I still haven't got to my tape yet. Oh my goodness. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry I'm going to be late. Okay, yay! Okay. Where's the camera? There it is. Okay. Yay! Thank you, scissors. We'll put the tissue paper. We'll just leave it like it is. Okay. Maybe 1 piece of tape. I hate to put like tape on the actual object because then the customer has to get their glue stuff to remove it. And this has some rough edges. I hope I disclosed that. Oh, well, I guess we'll find out. I don't remember. So they're already kind of scarred. I'm gonna put a nice piece over like this. And how is it gonna stay put? Roll up more tissue. As long as I'm taping tissue and not the object itself. I'll get my tape. Where'd I put it? After all that effort. Aha! I found it. I hope this tape is worth all the pain it took me to open it. I bought some chipping tape from Ace Hardware and I didn't really like it. It was also like really expensive. 1 roll for $8 or something, but I was desperate. And then I lost it. It's been gone for days, so I had to go buy more. But at least the Home Depot tape was 2 of them for like $7, so better deal. I just used the eBay tape, but it just seems wrong for the purpose. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm gonna be here all day. I need my Scotty peeler. Finally I got a piece of it. And a bunch of it stuck to my index finger. Be off, be gone. Alright, so I'm gonna tape it. I don't think this looks good, this little end piece with the, find the tape here, markers. So now the question is, should I use big bubble wrap or small bubble wrap? And I'm inclined to think I better go small because I don't have that much space in my box. But just to test it, let's see how well this all fits. As it is, we're already bumping almost close to the edges on this without any bubble wrap at all. And if I use that big bubble wrap, it's probably going to make it not fit well in here. So I think I'll go with this small bubble wrap. So I took 2 sheets of bubble wrap and I laid them next to each other, overlapping a little, so that I can roll it up together as like one big piece. Nicely still in the box. It does. All right, I'm running out of time and I'm not sure if this is adequate or not. I've made this sort of bubble wrap bed to put it in. They're overlapped on the bottom And I think I'm going to put one more round of the light or the small bubble wrap on this guy. Okay, now we have to deal with the tape again. Where did I put it? See, it wants to split. It's splitting all over the place. Can't get a nice clean edge, so I have to say the Ace tape is much superior to this stuff, and now I am no longer regretting that I had to pay so much for it. I just wish I knew where it was. I should return it. Return it for being faulty merchandise. Okay, eBay tape it is. Okay, I'd say this is good enough. And in the box lined with the big bubble wrap, this now looks like I'll be able to. Sometimes then you add the bubble wrap on the bottom, it makes it go up too high, which might be the case. I'm starting to think that might be the case, but okay, this is getting there. But I need to have it filled up to the top of the outer, the top of the flaps right there. Of the air pockets that I've collected. I think I bought some from Uline. We have our totally stuffed item. And I don't have thank you cards or anything yet. I just have a sticker, which I'll put on the label outside. And now it's time to bring on the box. Okay, let's see if this works. Now, if I go all the way outside, I can adjust it and go down as far as I need to. This is kind of cool. Then I can make it as short as I can, and it's nice and secure. Yeah, that's actually pretty nifty. Check that out, you guys. See? It's only that much longer than it would have been. And we know there was some room on the top for cushion. Whoops. I don't want to go too hard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now it's stuck. So, alternatively, I put those flaps on the inside, or one of them, to secure it, to make it not get too far down. And that stops it. See, it stops it at that point. It won't go any farther. And then I feel like it's less likely to get crushed and smashed, although I should probably do the same thing. Here's my short one. Going. Check that out. It stops where it stops, see? And it's more secure, and it's not gonna, get all funky on one side or the other. What did we have before? I think it was 16. Feels like it's 17 now. Nope, it's still 16, so we're good. So I'm gonna just tape this up and go see my parents. As I feared, the weight is higher than I estimated. It's 3 pounds, 2 ounces. Yes, it does. It makes a difference. It went up to $23 for the customer. If the customer had paid the accurate amount, and my cost is 18. I'm still okay because the customer paid 20, so it's not the end of the world. I'm certainly satisfied, and I'm going to proceed to finish as is.
Hello, Heidi.
Oh, hi, Dad. I just want to let you know I'm running a little late, okay? I'm just now getting out of the house, okay?
Are you just now getting off?
Yeah, and I have to go to the post office and buy gas, but otherwise I'm straight on up to you. So probably less than 2 hours for sure. Maybe faster than that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's gonna be just fine.
Okay, we'll see you then. Love you guys. As promised, I made it to the post office. Yay! Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. List.